What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to another Awaken video. So today's video is going to be a little on the shorter side. I just want to make a suggestion and point out a really good deal to newer players now that global launch has just happened recently. And it's going to be a pretty straightforward one. So as you do the events, which I really recommend doing because they give you a lot of good stuff, and there should be several of them. Hopefully one that you've already completed, which I think has disappeared from my menu here, but you've got the energy cost, gear collection, and gear enhancement coming up here soon. All very good events. You should get a lot of rewards from them, and in the early days of playing, it shouldn't be too hard to complete these, so I definitely recommend you do so. But what you're going to be looking for in here is the event points, which is an added currency that has its own shop. They're really nice to get. They're really easy to get. They're generally very low in the progression of the events, so it's pretty easy to pick up quite a few of them. And what you're going to want to do with these, let's go over to the tavern keep here and scroll down to your events shop. So mine will not show it here because I have already purchased it for myself and it doesn't even show up down here anymore. But what you're going to be seeing is Aurak shards. I want to say it'll have 60 shards for 800 event points. And what this will do is allow you to just outright purchase Aurak. So if you have not already pulled Aurak, you will simply be able to purchase him for 800 event points right out the gate, and you'll get enough to complete him. And he's a really good champion. We'll go in here and look at him here. I'll show you mine. And here he is. So he's a really good champion. His trait lets him have a 30% chance to combo and AoE swirl everybody for some extra damage. If you have a high crit rate and you crit on an attack, he will always do the combo and deal extra damage, which can help with clearing side minions and whatnot. His A1 does decent damage and applies defense down. His A2 deals decent damage at 150% and recovers health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. And then his ult removes all positive effects from the target and deals 200% damage. Damage from this attack scales with target's max health. So this guy is powerful. He's especially good in dungeon progression. He has single-handedly made my runs through the Tulpa dungeon, and let's see, where is it here? He has single-handedly brought me high up in the Roaring Tulpa dungeon, almost being able to clear stage 12. And he's helped me get pretty far in Ash Magisteria. His max HP His max HP ult can hit really hard on bosses, and he's really good at helping you get a lot of damage on these dungeon bosses. So especially as a newer player, I definitely recommend you try and collect those event points and go buy him. I think it's a pretty good deal. He's a really strong champ, and he can definitely help you clear a lot of the dungeons, especially once you level him up to 60. Don't be disheartened if you get him and he doesn't immediately carry you. He does take a little bit of building, but I think he's very strong. You're mostly going to want to be building a lot of crit rate and crit damage on him, and he can be surprisingly tanky due to having a decent self-heal on his A2, but I think he could really help a new account a lot in the dungeons and even possibly in some of the campaign events. And possibly in some of the campaign stages because he can do really good damage on a lot of the bosses because they have really high max HP, which will allow his ult to hit even harder. So I think he'd be a big help. I definitely think you should try and pick him up, and he could really help your account progress. So take it from me, pick up this guy as soon as you can, and good luck in the game. I hope this can help you at all, and I hope Aurak treats you well. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.